This episode of The Modern Rogue brought to you by Privacy. Head on over to privacy.com/rogue. Make sure to spell it right, R-O-G-U-E. And when you sign up, you will get 5 free real dollars to spend on whatever you want. Almost anything you want. Okay, so in this situation, we seem to have a safe-ish, secure-ish environment to keep us safe from the elements, but what we need is to know if anybody is invading our perimeter?
Yeah, we don't have a door.
Yes, so problematic.
Yeah, we need to know if somebody's getting close,
Right.
So we're gonna set up a tripwire.
Okay, I love everything about this except for every time I think of a tripwire, I think of somebody exploding. This is not an, actually, this is an explodey type of, it's a loud thingy.
Yes, but
And-
we've only got some firecrackers.
Okay, that's fine.
So, no big deal, right?
All right.
But I want you to hollow this out and fill it full of thermite. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. This is the problem with this show. It's like, I'm being like, sure, done. All right, boss.
okay.
I'm sure you did the research.
All right, so stick with me, all right? In theory, our tripwire
Yeah.
snags a little explosive payload.
Okay, that sounds expensive already.
It's not.
Also, hold on, let me make a note to add it to the store. Go ahead.
It ignites, goes boom, and then we know somebody's coming.
Okay, now we don't want to blow anyone up, but we do want a loud noise. Walk me through. Boots on the ground, concrete stuff. What are we doing?
We need to get 2 matches
Yep.
and a firecracker, all right?
Okay.
What we want is a way to secure these so that when the tripwire gets pulled,
Yeah.
this will get ignited,
Right.
and then this will explode.
Okay, I assume that means some amount of striky surface, and I'm seeing zip ties, and I
Yeah.
assume that's fishing line and stuff. But where do we set them? Do we attach them down below, or do we attach them right on the fuse, or what? You described it like they're even with the bottom, but it feels to me like I would be more worried about whether or not the fuse would ignite. I would be inclined to put the matches farther forward.
That'll probably work too, but it will give you more of a fuse than an immediate bang. That's my suspicion.
So
anyway.
a time delay.
Right, which isn't bad.
Let's try it both ways, see what
Okay.
happens. So what, tape it off?
Tape it off.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess that you don't want, back to our mantra, the last thing we want is for something to accidentally become a...
Oh, yes.
So in your case, yours are pretty much at the base. I'm closer to the fuse.
Yeah, and I think both of these are gonna work just fine.
And so I assume what we need now is something that's pinchy and striky on here, right?
First, what we're gonna do is cut the striking surface off of the box, right?
Yeah.
Now, you can pretty much intuit what goes on from there, right? I'm gonna go ahead and trim
Really?
my fuse
Okay.
so that I have enough room, because you're gonna take your striking surface, make it a U, and it's gonna go over like that.
Okay.
Now here's the part where I suspect we're gonna have a potential point of failure, and that is we're gonna take a tiny, tiny little baby zip tie. Isn't that adorable? I didn't even know they came like
Okay,
that.
see where you're headed here. Like the best version of this probably involves a bit of wire that's twisted to make it very, very tight, because that's the way we get screwed on this, is if it slips off without actually igniting this, right?
Yeah, you want it to be tight enough to where it's not gonna slip off, but not so tight that it won't slip off,
No,
you
I'm
know?
with you. Okay. So
You want it tight enough to where it will slip off and still ignite the match head. But first,
Oh shoot, yes.
but first,
course.
we're gonna take this little ring, right? Like just a little key ring thing.
Oh my gosh.
Do
This is an
that.
awful lot to just expect to have on you when you're out
It
in the
is.
woods.
Now this key ring isn't necessary. You could just,
Take another zip tie.
or just thread the fishing line, our tripwire.
Or
Through-
you could not live in a teepee in your own back acres.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Unfortunately, I want to use my mouth to pinch it, but I'm like,
Ah,
that's the
don't do
last thing I
that.
want to do. Okay. So I'm tightening. Oh, is that it? Is it really that easy?
It's that easy. I mean, theoretically, right?
We're even.
Right?
We are now even.
Okay.
I should not have. You should not have. We are now even.
Okay, fair. I almost used my teeth. And I did it. I put it up there, and then I looked up and I see Annalisa going.
It occurred to me we should be able to test this. We'll set up yours, but I want to test mine. Here, you hold this edge.
Okay.
I'll tie it to this. 2 men preparing for an apocalypse that will never come, girded by the comfort of YouTube AdSense revenues. If you need idiots who don't know what they're doing, and you can find them, you can call
That was actually pretty good.
Modern Rogue. Okay, we're only testing here, so let's say, hypothetically, we're great at this. Okay, so in theory, no?
That won't work.
Yeah, in theory that does nothing.
I was wondering what you were doing. This is our pin, basically, right?
Yeah,
And so somehow we need to,
pull the pin.
yeah. And so we got our string here.
I'm saying we tape the string to it so it pulls and it yanks all that off, right?
To the firecracker itself?
Yeah, what else would, yeah. Bit of string, see? Right? And then we'll just kind of, there we go. And then we'll just sort of just cover this all over. Hopefully not making it too explodey. Yeah, I guess we're a bit close to it, but in theory, just sort of,
Give it a little tug.
yeah, I'm gonna hide behind you. Tripwire, go. It didn't go? What happened? Oh.
The zip tie was too tight. Which means I listened to you, so I might have made my zip tie too tight as well.
Well, now you've learned.
We can try mine. Mine might not be as tight as yours.
Tie the 2 of them together. And their combined powers will grant us the strength of sight beyond sight. So what we fear is the ring just breaking right through the striking surface.
Yeah.
We could reinforce it a bit with a bit of tape, right? Check this out, check this out. Okay. So put this back on the ring. Okay. Right?
All right.
Give it a try. Also, be aware that if this works, you'll be tugging a live explosive towards us.
We've made better decisions. No.
Wait, what happened?
It just slid out of your tape. And
Wait, no,
Wait.
this is yours.
wait, what?
Mine's still there. Okay, look, I'm not messing around anymore. I'm gonna get this. It's gonna come right off. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, and it's gonna let us know that the bad guys are here.
Okay.
I don't know how to pull this and not have it approach you. Sorry.
I'm good. Close my eyes, I guess.
You served with honor. I don't want to do it now. Oh, here we go. Stick technology. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
No. Fail. You wanna try mine?
Yes.
Okay.
How do you feel about it?
I think this should work. I think my zip might be a little too tight, but I wanna try it.
Okay, Godspeed. Just gonna tape it on down, and then you can give it a tug, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. No reason it shouldn't work. Nailed it.
Yep. Maybe mine wasn't on tight enough. What's the deal here?
Okay, just throwing this out here. Give me,
Oh boy.
right? You're picking up what I'm putting down, right?
I am.
If we just wrap it completely in the strikey material,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
okay? Like a Gatling gun of it, right? Bidididididididoo. Right? Okay. Tape. All the way around. Lots of tension. Let's throw a little bit of this on top. Are you getting uncomfortable?
No, I'm fine. I just
Are you?
want it to work. Fingers be damned.
That's the way I am with my kids. You ready? You're not even gonna flinch.
I'm good.
I'm pulling it towards us.
I know.
Oh, geez, it flicked right at you.
Into my chest. That's okay. It left the.
The ordnance behind.
Yeah.
Maybe these are bad matches.
That's what it is.
No, I am serious.
My grandfather always told me.
Blame the tools.
Blame
It's
the
not your
tools.
fault. No. Could it be that they're just not very striky? Hand me one of those. Let's do a quick test.
Okay.
So here's the question. How tight do you need the striking surface to be
Right.
to get these to ignite, right? Here's like a slight pinch, and then, see?
Oh.
Right? Like, and then now I'm gonna give more of a pinch. And now we're at like, I'm as tightly wound as I can imagine. These are, maybe they're just garbage matches, right? Like, watch this. Here's me striking the match on the matchbox, and you see how it's failing to ignite? That might be an indication that we found our weak point here. I'm just gonna keep on striking these matches on the striking surface, and with every strike, I'll become more and more right.
I feel like we've done that episode before.
Get this. Strike on box match, not on a box. Nope. Nope.
Huh. Do you need a beer
It
bottle?
was a bottle! I was able to make it work with a bottle! Let's get a better striking surface. Okay, it was a bit at first, but now, like quite literally, these are garbage matches. The thumb way of doing it is so much pressure that we can't manufacture on this tripwire, right? That's the problem. All right, you ready for this?
You got the real biz?
I don't know, but I do have a theory. Here are my theories. Number one, I think the zip tie is stupid because it's something that creates a level of tightness that you have no control over. What we want, like when you actually strike a match, you're pushing down constantly, right?
Yeah.
So I think we should use rubber bands instead. Second of all, I think these are just bad matches. So I got a whole bunch of these bad boys. So watch this, here we go. So try this on for size.
Okay.
We take this, first of all, much bigger striking surfaces.
Yep.
I'm gonna put this over right here, and then I'm gonna use not a zip tie, I'm gonna use a rubber band that'll give continuous pressure
Okay.
at all times, right? Here we go. All right, see what happens. Go ahead and
Oh, I gotcha.
Yep.
Test.
Almost.
Yeah. A little bit of sulfur in there.
Yeah, try it again. There you go, put those back in there.
Okay. And ready?
Yep.
Negative.
Why would matches be so difficult to light? They're literally made to be lit.
They're meant to, that's their
That's
purpose.
their purpose.
That's what I understood.
They have one job. Fine. We take a bunch of striking surfaces.
Okay.
All right, so look at this. Now we have striking surfaces on both sides. We're gonna put exactly one match all the way at the top of the striking surface.
I got you.
And another one there. I'm gonna put so many loops on the stupid rubber band. I'm gonna get the biggest rubber band. It's gonna be nothing but rubbered up banding. All right, now pick a match, any match, and just pull it out.
Ready?
Yes. It's gonna be even tighter this time. There's gonna be no way to pull out a match without it striking the entire length of this thing. All right, I made it tighter. Just pull out that match. See?
There it is.
All right. That's what it is. Okay. Now with explosives. We're gonna double the surface. We're gonna use, in fact, this exact one that we just made. I'm gonna stick a bunch of matches in there. I think we're almost there.
You feeling it?
Yeah, sure. Yes, yeah. Bit of tape, right? Just enough to verify they're all in line. Okay, so this is softly wrapped around here. So if this ignites, the whole thing should go. We're attaching this on the matches. Because all we need is for the matches to catch fire and be around long enough to start the fuse. And then you can just run that string through, right? Okay, all the way around. Double bowline, super nautical knot. Okay, so now in theory, this pulls out, that strikes, that hopefully lights that.
All right. It's gonna work. I'm confident about this one. This is the one.
You cursed us. Here's our test. I'm gonna pull.
Yep.
It's gonna cause a fire. The fire will come at us, but the blow up will happen over there. Except it didn't.
I have one more.
You wanna try that one?
You wanna,
Yeah.
just wanna tape it down, I
Yeah,
guess?
I guess. Yeah.
The string got taped up.
Do you want to stick to grab the string?
I'm doing it.
Just
Doing it. I even double stringed it.
All right, true story. I used to be that smug jerk who would always point out to people when somebody would say, oh, well, I want to support blank, but I don't want to give out my credit card information. And I would smugly say, well, per the law, you're only liable for X number of dollars and you don't have to worry about it. And then my credit card information got stolen. And I thought to myself, haha, me, I'm not liable because of laws. Remember how right you were? And then 3 months to reset up with all the different regular vendors. And I was like, haha, who's right, this guy? And then my credit card got stolen again. And I said, ha, don't worry, I'm not liable. I'm just gonna, oh boy, this is thing. Okay, we're good. And then, true story, my credit card got stolen. And at some point I realized credit cards are dumb and I need to stop using them. I need to freaking tie my individual cards to individual vendors. I need to have set limits so that even if it does get stolen, I don't have to lift a finger. I don't have to give a care in the world. And that's what I love about privacy. Head on over to privacy.com/rogue. Sign up right now. You can get $5 to try it out. Spend it right now. In fact, after you spend it, give out your number, tweet it out to the world, and you will be not affected at all. The peace of mind is unreal. The single-use cards, the fact that I can generate a card and give it to my kids or my loved ones, the fact that I can do all the trial softwares in the world and they ain't ever gonna sneak up and start charging me, the fact that if any security breach comes up in the news and I don't have to care, it is bliss. And it is all thanks to our friends over at Privacy. Privacy.com/rogue. Sign up right now. Now enter a new level of smug with me, current Brian, because past Brian was wrong. Okay, so autopsy? Autopsy.
Get on the table.
No. I mean, let's understand why this became so frustrating. I think our general inclinations were that there's variability in how easy matches are to strike. There's complications with like how tight is the right amount of tightness to bind it to the striking agent. And we obviously know it works because Corey swooped in and showed us, but what is the best version of this and is it possible to make it even better?
Yeah, so it's a very similar build, except in this one, more tape.
Yes.
And then more matches.
Okay.
And then I think a lot of it comes with how tight you actually have the zip tie. So if it's too tight, it won't be able to pull out. If it's too loose and won't create enough friction. But the most important piece is using a longer strike pad. So we actually use the full length on both sides, so one on either side.
2 strike pads
Yes.
instead of one folded over. How many matches?
Roughly 10.
That's a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
How would you, in a tripwire situation, attach both sides? Just more tape?
So the first thing we would do,
You got a better wire.
We definitely snapped a lot of that wire.
the previous fishing wire was way too thin, so this is a 40 pound, so way thicker.
Oh, this is also fishing wire, just stronger?
Yes, so we still want to wrap it through this little spot right here.
What we want is to pull this tab.
Correct.
And as it drags out, it'll ignite the strike anywhere matches.
Yes.
Boy, the problem with this is not the kind of thing I would imagine you could just keep in your pocket because at some point something's gonna rub the wrong way.
Yeah, yes.
And then you're suddenly gonna have an M80 go off in your pocket.
In this particular build, what I don't want to happen is the fishing wire right here rip through this.
We had that happen yesterday.
Right.
Yeah, so going to tape this up right here.
Yep.
So that way it holds the tension of the wire.
Got it. Okay. So in theory, the attaching to the object is what, more of the same?
Nail right through that gap right there.
Oh, got it. So it definitely separates the two. Of course,
Great,
of course.
great.
No way this goes bad.
Just make sure and get it in there pretty deep.
I remember when we first got this table,
I know. I used
Brian
to,
was
I used
like,
to be
oh, there's that stain on there.
keep it nice, keep it nice. All right, Mr. Murphy.
Oh.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Face shields? Face
Oh
shields.
yeah, I am pulling it directly at myself. So
Everybody has ear protection.
everybody put your
man.
face shields on at home as well.
So the other side is attached to a tree. Imagine somebody trips over the tripwire and...
Oh, there it goes.
Wow.
Yeah, that was as advertised. However, a bit of a behind the scenes, we only got like a 50-50 work out of this, right?
Oh, that's a good point. So we do have an enhancement.
A possible new and improved version, because you remember that moment when off camera, John says, do you guys have clothespins? I don't know, it just seems to me like clothespins would be good because they would be constantly pinching the striking surface on the match. Seems to me like that would be a good way to light a match. Don't mind me,
No,
I'm just
John.
running a camera.
No, John, we're just gonna keep doing the thing that's failing.
Show up today, John shows me this. Puts it in, here you go, grab that match. Oh, did that work 1 out of 1 times? Could be lucky, could be lucky. Let's find out, here you go. Yeah. Oh, and now this is where Corey's getting jealous. He's like, I can't have no cameraman upstage of me.
No, I love good design, man.
Right?
All right.
I mean, I think this is the right solution.
I think so.
Because it's got that constant pressure and it's self-regulating, and you have, this only has 1 striking surface, but let's try to make one out of these, right?
So,
All right.
firework,
Yeah.
match.
Match.
Single match.
Just one? You think that? Okay. Tape it.
Yes, but it needs to be further up though.
Oh.
Because it needs to be further up the striking distance.
All right. Well,
We actually want the ordnance kind of outside of the pinchy stuff, so that basically the match slides all the way down.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 matches if we're feeling frisky, right?
you know, I don't see a problem with 2. Let's do 2.
Okay. Actually,
There we
yep,
go.
yep.
There we go.
Yeah, now we're talking. So in theory, well,
Oh.
is that it?
Well, we're gonna give it a shot. What do you say? Pull the tape.
Whoop, there it is.
Watch your eyes.
I think something hit me.
I think the important part of this one is just match placement to make
Yep.
sure you get the match.
Let's make a few more of these and try this out.
And we've made another one.
Oh man, great. Okay, so at this point, it's fully loaded and good to go. Oh, here is the difference.
What's
In
that?
this case, the anchor is the striking surface. You're actually pulling the ordnance towards you. So
That's different. Yeah.
it's probably better for our tripwire scenario because it's gonna freak them out and scare them away. Just be aware of it as you be aware.
Yank it at yourself. Yeah.
Yep,
Oh, there we go.
there it is.
Ooh.
I love the smell of modern Rogue in the morning.
It really is. All right, so we're all agreed that in this unintentional Legend Testers episode, they're not wrong, it's just not the best build.
Yeah.
All matches are not made the same.
Oh, that's for sure, right? Definitely use strike anywhere matches. I do think that we're on to something with the constant pinching, takes less time and everything. I think, I don't want to say this too loud, I think we improved on an idea.
Let's throw it to the audience. Modern Rogue community, let us know if you've got any improvements to this. Don't hurt yourself.
Theoretical improvements.
Theoretical improvements. Ideas.
Offer and link in the description below.
Tip it off. Wait, what's that song I'm thinking of? Take it off? It was a bunch of
L7 in the 90s? 90s grunge?
It was definitely some kind of grungy.
Or like Veruca Salt or something?
No,
like that?
it was definitely about getting naked, which I don't know if L7 did.